Crazy. That was your guys' entire couple days.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
A day. I think it was a day. Just playing D&D in real time now.
Apparently. So, Socks, can you hear?
Yes.
All right.
No.
All right. Kinda. He can kinda hear. So as I had mentioned last game, you guys all finally went on your merry ways to sleep in some form or another, except for Varen. And upon the next morning happening, Lara gets up very early and heads out. Varen, you see this, but you're kind of preoccupied with Mio at the moment to question it.
She just leaves.
She just leaves. She looks like she's a woman on a mission.
Okay.
And Alara heads out, and she can explain what she does.
Okay. I head to the market and I retrieve a bouquet, a shawl, an exquisite breakfast, and I return to the tavern.
Alright, it'll be a bit before she returns, so we will actually go with who usually wakes up next, which in this case is Mio. You're usually the next one to wake up.
I think she probably wouldn't quite wake up yet. For some weird reason.
Weird.
If that is the case, then Mio, it would still be you because everyone else likes to sleep in.
I'm getting up early.
Nice.
How are you going to get yourself up early?
Constitution.
Constitution. Give me a Constitution roll then. To force yourself out of your teen angsty bit. No, I'm kidding.
Boy, it'd be nice if I had my character up.
The teen
Not awkward.
angst safe.
Not awkward at all.
Let's talk about your angst until you're ready. There you go.
Alright, you do manage to force yourself awake. You had one of those things where basically you went to sleep knowing you needed to and wanted to wake up early, specifically just to make sure that B didn't bolt the fuck out. And with that on your memory, you force yourself awake because of that. So you are now awake, Anna.
Well, here's the boring part. I go stand guard at B's door.
Makes sense.
You won't be there a minute.
I know.
Everyone else sleeps in for a while. Varen, you basically patrol and see that Anna is up, but nothing else out of the ordinary. You go back to hang out with Mio some more. Mio, you have a chance to wake up again early since this is still early on.
Yeah, I guess she'd start trying to wake up.
Alright, well,
Not
so
like she can-
you are definitely exhausted as all hell. My wife is dying.
Oh no.
Save her.
She choked on a hippie.
Oh no.
Or choked on water, either way.
Either way is bad.
Go save her.
Guess.
Alright.
Would wake up, can't exactly move anywhere. Was Baron still patrolling, or was he in the room?
Varen just now sits back in front of you.
What happened?
Oh,
Who are you?
awake. Oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
Anna, Anna, we have a problem.
One problem at a time,
No,
darling.
you gotta come over here.
Viren shouting wakes up the rest of you, including
Yeah.
Yubi.
You can just tell. You're in the room across from me. You're literally 5 feet from me. You can just tell me what's going on.
Take a guess.
Oh boy. All right. Well, she's your charge.
Great. Okay, got it.
She?
You.
Huh?
Do you remember your name?
That's Alfyr.
No. No, it's not. It's
Pretty sure I know my own name.
okay. Why don't you tell me who you are then?
I just said who I am. I'm Alfyr. Who are you? And where am I?
Alfyr, your
Viren.
voice sounds rather feminine.
What happened to my voice?
Well,
What's...
up until yesterday, your name has been Mio, and you knew who I was, and where did Elira go?
What, Lyra's back?
Wait, you don't know who I am, but you remember Elira.
Yeah. She...
Who else do you remember?
What do you mean?
And it's so loud. What's all the fucking commotion?
Sasha.
Oh,
I think you
Sasha.
need-
You also recognize
What's
that
going
voice.
on? What's going on here, Sasha? Blah. I can talk.
Sasha. Sasha.
There.
Who are you and how do you know who I am?
That's Alfyr. Don't you remember me?
That is a really weird response considering you at least know who Mew is.
Oh, right. Sorry, I got confused. Neo, what's the problem?
I'm not Mew. I'm Alfyr. Why does everybody keep calling me Mew?
Fear I missed.
I couldn't tell what that was supposed to be. That broke up too much.
Fear I missed.
Just type it out, Socks.
Sorry. You were doing okay there for a while, but those are starting to break up. Well, something happened last night with Elira and Mio, and I don't know what it was, but Elira said she got her memory back.
I can take a very random guess that Mew did something magical to Elira.
Probably. Only problem is now Mio thinks she's somebody else. And seems to be missing half her memory.
What do you mean half my memory?
It's actually kind of easier for this one. Alfyr, I think you said, if you look down at your body, you're going to realize you don't look normal.
What?
You got some bobs
What?
poking up.
What happened to me?
We need you to trust us. You need to stick around, and we will explain as much as we can.
How I feel right now, I don't think there's going to be much moving at the moment.
Viren will take care of you. That is the person sitting next to you.
I'm a cleric. I can help.
I in a temple or something then?
It's a tavern.
Oh.
Man, that
Where
sounds
are
very
we?
familiar to your last group.
I'm blanking on the name of the tavern again. It's been too long.
How?
It's been
Funny
2 weeks
ass.
and I forgot.
It's named after B.
Tiefling Tavern.
The Bonnie Lass. Nice try.
Give it the wrong name.
How do you guys not know this?
I always forget it.
I know this.
Sox knows a thing, even from the Sierras.
Are we?
Sasha can tell Alfyr what the name of the tavern is.
Oh, out of game.
Mio, you're in the Bonnie Lass. Everything's fine.
Who's this Mio you guys keep talking about?
Look
Alfyr.
at your body. You understand what. You should at least be able to connect the dots. You're in somebody else's body, or confused, or have some swapping going on.
Right now, you're just
So-
being yelled at by a teenager, Alfyr.
Just messing with us, Anna.
I don't think so. Mio practically collapsed from what Viren said. I don't think this is something that she would want to
What
try and mess
are
with.
you talking about?
Mio, Alfyr, do you inspect yourself?
I guess so.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh yeah, he's protecting himself all right.
Get all up in there, Alfyr.
And I'm pretty sure this is a disadvantage, so
Yup.
let's see how this goes.
Not bad.
Oh wow, not bad at all.
Find a lot of things on your person.
Yeah, there's you definitely have more feminine parts and lost the male parts.
Rip.
So is this Mio walking around in my body or something then? Is that why I feel like this?
No,
And why I'm...
we don't know where your body is, if there is one, or if you're just too, or if you're literally like Sasha at this point.
I sure hope I'm not like Sasha. I don't want to be part of Legion.
Interesting how much you do remember, though.
Oh. She was part of my party. How wouldn't I know about her?
You were afflicted with a, for the lack of a better term, a curse of amnesia. For the rest of us that got hit with it, we don't remember anything. Except for our names and where
What
we came from.
did you say your name was again?
My name's Alfyr.
I've never met an Alfyr in my life.
It's just gonna move 2 over here.
Question for DM, because I know I've heard it a few times, but I don't remember if my character was around or remembered it.
Okay.
Sasha, when he was controlled, did say it.
I do
I
remember
remember
the other 2 would say it,
Yeah.
but I don't know
Yeah.
if Viren was around to hear that.
It's not
The
the current
other-
2 that's out
is
right
Alfyr.
now that has ever said Alfyr. It is
I
the
understand that.
Kenku 2.
I understand that, but I want to know if my character has heard this body say that.
not Sasha. You have heard the Kenku when the Kenku popped out and
Okay.
has bugged Mio about being Alfyr. Yes,
We've
you've
heard
heard
the
that.
name. We've heard the name Alfyr before.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, that's interesting.
Sasha, you should talk to your passengers.
Which one?
The one that has a happy, lilted voice.
Are you talking about two?
There are multiple twos.
Oh. Yeah, there's Sasha too, and then there's two, Alfred too.
I guess
That's
Alfred 2 is the
Not
one.
confusing.
Little bird, what do you remember?
Sasha, give me
Ah!
a Constitution save.
Oh boy.
Here comes 2.
Okay. +5 in this. Give me a break.
Yeah, but you know 2 wants to be here like real bad right now.
Was it the 15?
15.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
2 definitely takes over as soon as you ask, as she has been pent up waiting to be addressed, and she basically storms out. You guys all see the blinding white flash, and Sasha 2 is replaced with Alfyr 2.
My eyes. Why?
Pop up here.
Two. Yeah, so you,
Al.
yeah.
Mio.
No, it's Alfyr. I just guess I look different because of some reason.
Mio is not all tabaxi Alfyr.
Uh, and not all Tabaxi are Alfyr, but I am.
Alfyr, not Mio.
Kind of looks at Ray like, just like giving like a should we do something look like.
Anna is gonna shrug her shoulders at you and be like, fucking if I know.
B, you saw the blinding white flash kind of like creep under the door, but it obviously didn't affect you. You just saw it. And now you
I
hear a
have-
different voice from outside that you haven't recognized so far.
I was gonna
Like
say,
all of them have already
much-
been pretty new voices, but now that's another just new voice that you have not heard.
Much bigger problems on my hands that I'm trying to contain right now.
Your hair is floating and like just dispersing all over the tub.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it is. I'm probably getting out by now and trying to figure out what the fuck to do with all this shit.
She comes out rolling,
won't-
just tangled in all her hair.
I will not complicate your scene any further with my presence. Consider me quietly swearing in the background.
Elira, you are at this point on your way back. You've got all of the stuff. You're basically moving to get back to the tavern.
Okay.
To the people out in the hallway and Emil's room, you guys can continue.
Oh. Sasha and two are here. Apparently, Lyra's somewhere, and where's everybody else? Like, stab them and all of them.
Who has a name? Stab 'em. Are you kidding me?
I don't think we know anyone by that name.
He's,
Was
We
a
would
turtle.
know if we had somebody by that name.
it was a
I'm gonna.
If you
have to
didn't
agree with
hear,
Anna
Alfyr 2 just said stab him was a turtle.
Well, we definitely
Yeah,
don't have a
you-
turtle.
here. No.
yeah, he was a turtle. He really liked to polish his shell.
Great.
He had a big shell.
I don't know where this is going, and I don't want to figure it out.
Um,
Turtles in this party.
Is actually Papa Alfyr?
yeah.
I don't understand.
I don't understand either. I don't know what's. Don't really know what's going on.
Two's probably gonna hug Alfyr at this point.
Help.
Be careful.
Try and hug back weakly. Oh.
Be escaped. She did it. We look away for 1 second.
Where the fuck did you get your token? What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
She
It's
left
just
the
fucking
campaign exactly what we
gone.
were afraid of.
2 weeks
just
leading
looked up
up
and
to
just
this game. B's not going anywhere. The day of the game, B's fucking gone.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Ray was waiting right outside her door and everything. She still found a way.
What the fuck? Where is
Shit.
where's the token at?
Well, my morning has become surprisingly free.
Hey, Lara.
I legitimately have no idea what happened, Miser.
You're
Are
not
you-
on the edge of the screen anywhere.
She's
Are you
gonna need a new
underneath
token.
one of the other tokens? Maybe?
Not underneath me.
I
I
don't.
don't know.
Oh.
You did some
I
impressive.
don't know, I already checked me.
Did she find her way off the map?
She
Did she
fucking
find her
he just
way
deleted
off the
herself.
map like I
My
did?
token?
I think you're gonna have to make her a new token.
Yeah, you can
Oh,
delete,
sorry,
you can delete your
Meister.
token, which I just did, but you can
Oh.
delete your token.
Okay, I think Anna's
Oh.
gonna need
Yeah.
a new token.
Okay, wow.
Thank
Okay,
you
now
for
that we're
fixing
all back.
my stupidity. Sorry about that.
That's fine.
I guess that's because I gave you editing privileges over your tokens.
Probably.
Mm.
Fine. Anyway.
Oh,
Sorry for that interruption.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Are you though?
Yes.
oh, Stabham's not here. Is anybody else from my party here? Like Ren or Iris or B?
Who are you saying that to?
Whoever.
You're asking that as if we know who your previous party was. B actually
reckon-
is here.
Just say you recognize B.
Yeah.
Iris is dead.
Oh. It's not too surprising.
Here, but it's complicated right now. She might not remember you.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say she won't remember you.
No, does she have this curse thing too?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Huh.
Alara, because you are rushing back to basically treat B to all the fun stuff, you get back to the tavern, and as you are trying to rush upstairs, you actually come across a note that is on the bar. When you pick up the note, you read it. It is from Rook, and and the note basically says, "I need some time to myself. Your group is insanely crazy. I will give you the tavern as a base of operations.
Oh god.
Figure out your shit, and I'll be back in about 2 weeks. Keep it closed for business because I don't think you guys can run the tavern."
Okay, I'm gonna pocket that. And take a second to regain my composure from getting here quickly, and then head upstairs.
All right, you guys hear some stomp, 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 stomp as Alara barrel rushes up the stairs.
I wasn't going
Stomp, stomp,
crazy.
stomp, stomp, stomp.
Okay, fine.
Hey, doorbell, by the way.
Wasn't ours.
Who's what? Great.
It was not my doorbell.
It came through both your mics, Miser.
Hey, Tig.
Yeah?
There's ghosts.
The
Doorbell
the
ghost.
ghost
Oh.
doorbell.
That's V.
It's amazing.
Told you it wasn't mine. Just came through our mics.
Miser really wants B to leave.
Apparently.
So Alara rushes up to you, Ray, asks you to move, and then knocks on the door to B's room.
So, great. All right.
Like,
Thanks.
does not wait, just kind
I
of
was gonna say,
pushes
like,
past
ask and
you.
then moves me. All
Yes.
right, cool. Bye.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna not like urgently, oh, let me in. More of like a
Oh,
"Stop, stop,
Elira,
stop."
wait. Elira, wait. She's gonna go in
Later.
anyway.
Later.
Okay.
Alara
Alright.
No,
has
wait, hold
B
on.
vision
No,
right now.
Don't come in. No, give me a minute. Fuck.
No, it's okay.
No, it's not.
pr-
No, it's not.
I
Hold on.
promise it's okay.
I'm gonna reach around and open
Fine.
the door.
Don't you dare! I'll slap his hand.
Her hand.
First,
Her
thank you very
hand.
much.
Sorry.
Anna, your hand gets actually roll attack.
Okay.
Unarmed strike. I don't think that actually hits Anna.
Nope.
You go to slap the hand, and it misses, and Anna, you have a chance to stop because you've seen her try to slap your hand now, or are you
Nope.
going to continue reaching for the door?
Nope. I'm glaring at her and I'm opening the door.
The door is now open.
This is
Okay.
unceremonious.
And I
Yes.
will close it.
Before
As
you
we
close it, does anyone take a peek in the room?
No. I'm
I-
looking at Elira when I'm doing that.
Is
Okay,
Is
I'm
that
gonna be
Alfyr
trying to
out there?
close the door.
So I reach down to Elira, glaring at her, open the door, and she like grabs the door and slams it shut again.
Yes, and I can do a strength check if you want.
Oh no, you
Overpower him.
100%. I'm not gonna contest
She
that.
only opened the door. She doesn't gonna like keep it open.
Yeah, I didn't force
Okay.
anything. I just like tried to be like, well, fine, you deal with it. And you're like, no. I'm just like looking at you.
I don't want to barge in. Gosh darn it!
Well,
Then why
B,
did you
if
need me
you
to
look
move?
if you look out the door in shock, you see that Alara has a very pretty thing wrapped around her arm right now, as well as some other things, and it looks like she just is anticipating meeting you.
Jesus.
Fine. Okay, fine. Yeah. Did you want to come in? Sure.
Yes, please, if it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door big enough for me to be able to get in with my tray.
So opens it all the way.
Okay, fine. I am huge. And then I'm gonna shut the door.
Alfyr, you definitely heard Alara, and in the scuffle of that quick exchange, you saw a glimpse of her as she went into another door, and then the door closed behind her.
So she is back. Wow.
I'm just gonna go downstairs.
Sorry, Anna.
Bye, Anna.
Uh,
I'll just be up here.
Managing the
Sausage got
chaos.
that handled.
Sasha is gone right now. Please leave a message. So,
Not home
B,
right now.
what does Alara walk in on?
So B's hair is like wet and dripping all over the floor, and maybe like the top quarter of it is in like a way less complicated braid than the one she usually wears, and then the rest of it is just kind of flopped over her shoulder, and she's like not looking pleased that anybody is seeing her anything less than put together.
Do
Okay,
you
so
redo that not every day?
Well, I'm sure B has a plan for like when she washes it and shit, but fucking this B doesn't fucking know how to deal with it.
Sure, I'm just
Yeah.
imagining that takes like hours to do.
I mean, magic.
I guess.
Yeah,
it wouldn't
I don't
take
know.
that long to do braids.
I
It's to
wanted
the
my hair to look exactly
floor.
like this, Tig.
Yeah,
Her hair
yeah,
is
The hair I
longer than her
wanted.
body.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah,
since it's
but-
braided.
but a braid doesn't really take that long.
She's like the D&D Rapunzel right now in tiefling form.
Yeah, I still don't
This
think
is
it
the
would
hair
take
I wanted.
hours. But anyway,
especially not once you knew what to do with it.
do I get to describe what I have with me?
No.
Before you do that, Alfyr and Alfyr 2 and Viren now. Viren, you're actually hearing the exploits of a little bit before your group and leading up to becoming a group. That basically this Alfyr 2, the Kenku, is talking about with Alfyr as she is just waylaying information, all of this stuff out at what seems to be Mio, now Alfyr.
Wow.
Stuff that I'm not familiar with, right?
You're not familiar with everything because you're not familiar with everything of 2 and 2.
Mhm.
So it's not
Some of
necessarily
it's
that it's
definitely
anything.
stuff you're not familiar with.
It's definitely not massively new stuff. When 2 catches up to the group portion of you guys being grouped up, but anything before that we'll come back to. Alara and B, you have the floor.
Okay, so when I walk into your room, this is what you see. You see me, obviously, and I'm like put together. I did my stuff and made myself look pretty. I have a bouquet of flowers with belladonnas as the centerpiece. I have a pink shawl that's folded on my arm. And it looks to have purple embellishments. And then I have an exquisite breakfast with all of your favorite foods. Okay, so that's what you see.
Oh,
And
presents for me?
yes, good morning, B. You're breathtaking as always. Might I be able to take a few minutes of your time? I did bring you breakfast and presents.
I see that. Flattery will get you everywhere. Please come in.
Okay, so I will set up the breakfast. I will, these are for you. I'll hand you the flowers and I'll hand you the shawl. Do you open it up and look at it?
Yeah.
Okay, when you open it up, it is a pink base shawl with purple embellishments. On the bottom corner, there are 2 belladonnas intertwined with the letters O and B on either side.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to let you eat. And I brought a little something for me too, so it's not awkward me watching you eat. So we're going to eat together if you're okay with that.
Yeah, all this stuff is gorgeous. Thank you. I'm famished.
Nothing but the best for you, sweetheart.
Like I said, flattery will get you everywhere.
So small chat and breakfast, I assume, would happen because you are famished.
Had a long night last night, yes.
If you want to RP any of that small chat, go for it.
Okay. I'll probably just, comment that it looked like you scored pretty big last night.
Yes.
In more
Somehow
ways than one.
strangely larger than usual. Also, they gave me a lot of money. I have
That
so much money.
you
I mean,
do.
don't steal from me, please. But
Oh no. No. I have no intention of taking your money.
I've been trying to think of what I want to do with all this money.
Usually you buy fancy things, dresses, combs, comfort, companionship.
Yes, shopping. Can we do that today?
Sure.
I mean, you seem nice. It seems like maybe it would be nice to have a friend.
I would love to go shopping with you.
I'll have to think on what I want.
I know all the best places.
You sound
I've
like an
been
arts
here.
district.
Miser, is there an arts district?
You're not sure offhand. It's not something you've ever fully went looking for. You guys are usually just involved with adventuring and stuff around town, and B, back in her other form, hasn't really decided to look for one yet. She's
Okay.
mentioned it a couple times, but you know of a great cat-made cafe.
I am not 100% sure if there's like an art district, but I do know there's a pretty nice market that has various goods, some pretty high quality, and I do know that there is a maid cafe.
Huh. You do
Lots
know
of
what I like. So you seem to know me. I don't really remember anything except yet last night I remember quite well.
Well, are you done with your meal?
Sure.
Well, if you'd like, I can try to help you with your hair. I'm quite good
Do you know
at
how I used to
braids.
do this?
I do. I have practiced it
Oh, I
on
do like
times.
you.
Yeah.
If I could, ask that, that would be very nice of you. I have no idea what I was doing with all of this.
You do have a lot of beautiful hair.
I mean, fuck, I look gorgeous, but like, there must be a technique, and the practice seems to be gone from my hands.
Yeah, it is a pretty intricate process. It will take some time to do, but it will look beautiful.
Go for it.
Okay, so I'm gonna sit behind B and start to do her hair. And this is gonna sound like I'm reading it because I didn't want to screw it up. So sorry.
You're fine.
As I do that, I'm going to say, all right, you had mentioned that, maybe that I know you. What I'm about to tell you is going to sound a bit crazy, but please hear me out. I'm going to kind of pause as I'm doing your
You
hair.
seem sincere, so sure, go ahead.
Okay. B, my dearest belladonna, let me tell you of our story. You, my darling, are from the Feywild. Not originally, but it is the place you call home. You loved it there so much. You had so many adventures. You were part of Tatiana's very own theater, trained by the very best in music, dancing, seduction, and other arts and skills to stir mischief and fun. And, my darling, you truly are the best at what you do. It is there at the theater where I first met you. We bonded over our mutual oddness of being from the material plane that actively lived in the Feywild, which is pretty odd for that location. And then I will proceed to tell you some of the more exciting memories I have of B, including your favorite satyr. So that will go by. Still working on your hair. And then I'll pick up again. You and I lived in the Feywild for a very long time, my dearest. Nigh 100 years if my tally is correct. The Feywild stopped our aging during our time there. Neither of us looked a day older than when we first entered. The day we left the Feywild together, you actually performed before Tatiana herself. She was so overcome with your skill that she said, and I quote, "My little buds, you have all grown up, while I hardly realized. Now go, my little saplings, into the boring world and bring some joy to it so that we may bring more fun back our way. The more the merrier, I always say." With the flick of her hand, you and I were teleported to this realm on the continent of Parlantia. We traveled to Gran, and then Alara will tell some of her more colorful memories of her and Bee's solo travels together before we ended up in Riffville. And Bee, if you want to interject at any point, let me know.
I think that she'll just be like listening fascinated, but she's gonna be like scrutinizing your face more and more the longer you tell her these stories.
Okay. You want me to describe what I look like?
No, she's just like,
Okay.
it seems like she's trying to get a read on you.
While
Okay.
she's braiding your hair?
I was gonna say,
Well,
Alara has to like keep nudging your face back forward so that she can braid your hair. But then when she gets to the front portion of your hair, real quick, because she's basically looping it around and wanting to face you, she's at a point now where she's basically got the hair over your shoulder and is braiding it from there, so you can actually see what she's doing. She's teaching you the process, so you know how to do it as well in the future. As
nice.
she's telling you these stories, you're having a hard time paying attention to that now, though, because you're, scrutinizing her face and just trying to recollect where you have seen her or if the story of hers is true.
Mm-hmm.
And give me an int save.
Me?
Okay.
Her.
Oh.
FYI, guys, this is not gonna work. My int real bad. Come
I
on,
believe
dice
in you,
roller.
B.
Ooh.
So B's memory loss did not last anywhere near as long as anyone else's memory loss.
Oh wow, I still had more.
And B, as you're scrutinizing her face and you're coming to the recollection of all of the stuff that she's saying is somehow fantastically true, you take her hands and you hold them tight and you basically give her another kiss on the forehead as you.
Hey, hold on. I will
No?
do that. I agree to that. But I'm gonna pretend like I don't remember until she finishes.
Oh
Yeah, that's fine.
god. Okay. So I guess I continue.
All right.
Please.
We're gonna pause on that part for the moment, and we're gonna give the floor to Anna real quick because Anna is going downstairs.
Have fun.
Okay.
Anna, the tavern downstairs is completely unlit, not set for the day, no breakfast being brought to you or even set up or prepared for you. The lights in the kitchen are also out. Everything seems empty.
Is it empty bad or just empty?
Nothing is in disarray. Everything's clean, it's just empty. And Rook is nowhere in sight.
And I don't feel a like bad gut feeling like something's off or somebody's here or something like that, right?
That would require a skill check.
Sure.
So give me an. I think we'll just call it a perception check.
Great. I'm fantastic with those.
Nice.
Sure you are.
Every time everyone's like, I'm real bad at this. Wait.
Yeah, apparently just call out that you're bad. So you, as you're tracking down and trying to figure out why it's so dark and nothing's being prepared or anything like that, you notice basically that in this, are you going to go into the kitchen and stuff too? Just try to figure
Yep.
out more things. All right.
Yep.
You notice basically that the door to Rook's and Lana and Liana's rooms are locked. There is no light on in either of them either, so it looks like Rook has just stepped out.
Interesting. Okay. I'm going to grab anything that's I know is edible that I don't need to cook up and something to drink, and maybe light up a few of the places so it's not like ominously dark when other people come down here.
All right. You go about basically doing taverny stuff to the best of your ability to just basically make it seem less creepy in the dark,
Yep.
as it were.
Yep.
All right. We will go back up to rotating to Mio, Viren, and 2 for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So 2, if you are able to talk
Alright.
well, there you go.
I will give this a shot. I want to point out, 2 is probably going a mile a minute. It's probably not going to transfer very well given my current internet. So, alright. So 2's going to start off with, yeah, it was all dark and Sasha and I, and then we woke up and there was a lot of light and it was cold and Legion needed to eat. And so Sasha said we should take contracts. So we started bounty hunting and goes into details on a bunch of stories. Eventually, someone named Ray came after us, and we had to fight her off. And we almost lost, but Sasha was really smart, and she figured it out. And then Ray joined us for a really long time, and continues onward for a bit, meets the group, starts regaling about some of those adventures. Definitely brings up the whole Liana thing. And yeah, kind of gets to the end and it's like, yeah, and then you woke up and now you're Papa Alfyr, not Mio, and this is great. And yeah.
Wow. You've certainly been busy, and I guess I've been gone for a while now.
Papa Alfyr's back and he's never leaving again. This is great.
That's. Wish I didn't. Wish I looked more like myself, though. I look. This. Gonna take a lot of getting used to.
I didn't hear what 2 said there.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Varen, you just got the very quick rundown of the Legion backstory.
I found that interesting. I didn't want to interrupt any of that. I was listening to all that, but and now you're never leaving again thing with both with the amnesia person and 2 is like, don't want to like say something to upset both of these people, but
Varen, would you like to also head downstairs at this point?
I don't know that he thinks it's a good idea to leave Mio alone with 2, but at the same time, let's see. Alfyr, how are you feeling right now?
Really drained. I guess whatever happened, I just haven't been this tired since a long time ago. Apparently, since
Papa Alfyr's
wolf
Papa
attack.
Alfyr came a long way to be back with 2.
Apparently, where are we?
And Riftfell.
Riftfall. Haven't
Yeah.
heard of that before. Where do you
Adventure City.
Oh, we're in
We're in
Adventure
Adventure City, Papa Alfyr.
Oh.
Yeah. There's no king, though. I'm confused.
Oh. King Gran's gone? So are we in the drunken tap then?
Is the drunken tap?
No, it's not.
No, we're in the Bonnie Lass.
Oh. Is that on the dark side or the light side?
You're currently on the dark side of the city, Alfyr 2.
Oh. So this is one of the taverns on the dark side then? So does that mean there's a fighting pit here or something? Seems like a weird place to be.
I'd have to ask Miser because I have no idea. legitimately have no clue how to answer any of these setting questions.
I don't know if Sox can still hear you, but Sox is welcome to respond either through voice or text, whichever is better for him right now.
I out of character don't know enough to have my character answer this.
That's it. Okay, so he's not direct. Like he's actually, as these 2 are talking, you can tell that Alfyr is looking directly at 2.
Good.
That,
Okay,
like the conversation
good.
is completely going over your head, but that's fine because they're focused on each
Perfect.
other.
Thank you.
There is no fighting pit here. I've been very bored.
Hmm. I thought the tavern on the dark side had a fighting pit.
They also call this
This,
place Riftville now. It's very weird. I don't like it.
yeah.
I miss Adventure City. Wait,
Okay.
if Papa
Huh?
Alfyr is back, does that mean Tenbo's coming back?
I don't know. I I don't know where anybody is right now. Well, except for you and whoever this Baron guy is. I guess he's here because I collapsed last night because he's some kind of cleric.
Very funny. He says he's a cleric. We tell him he's a cleric. He's not really a cleric.
Oh, he's
I'm a
not a
cleric.
cleric. If
I
he's
am
not a
a
cleric,
cleric.
he's not a cleric. What is he?
Gotta mute, sorry.
Alfyr, it's a secret. Alfyr, it's a secret. Viren is a cleric.
Oh, he's a secret cleric.
No, I'm a regular cleric.
He's a secret cleric.
Mm.
Sasha says I have to say he's a cleric.
You have to say he's a cleric, or instead of what?
He's what Sasha is.
Oh, he's a warlock too? He looks like a cleric, though.
I didn't tell you.
What was that about Varen being, oh good, I can be quiet? Alfyr, you can actually insight check Viren, and I'll even allow you not to have disadvantage.
Oh.
Mainly because you would have advantage, but it cancels each other out.
True. Two is very trustworthy.
Viren totally believes himself. That's what you get out of that.
He doesn't seem to think he's a warlock, though.
That's because we don't tell him the truth, Papa.
Can hear both of you.
Hi, Aaron.
Hi.
I just heard loud noises and didn't hear much else of that.
Yeah, I think he only said hi, Viren.
Responded back.
No.
Because I thought you
What are
might
we gonna
need
do
healings
today,
so that
Alfyr? What are we gonna do today?
I don't think I'm gonna be able to do much of anything outside of this room today. Think I need to get some more rest.
2, because of your skill with fighting and your ability to at least gauge the capabilities of others, you do realize that this body that Alfyr is currently in is completely just looking drained.
Soup. I'm gonna go make soup. And
Soup.
Two's gonna go storm downstairs to the kitchen.
bye.
All right, we will pause on that. We will go back with Alora and B.
Oh, goodness. Okay, so we left off with me giving you memories of our solo travels. At the end of that, I'll say, and those antics led us here to Riftfell. In Riftfell, we teamed up with the group you met last night. We have Viren, and she'll hold your hair in one hand, but she'll do the quotations cleric. He's really a warlock, but he's convinced he's a cleric, and we let him continue in this because A, it's interesting, and B, it's not hurting anyone.
Okay.
You have slept with him, and I heard it was quite mind-blowing. Also, don't be alarmed. He doesn't sleep. It's a Clairlock thing.
So when I slept with him, you just mean sex, not the rest of it. I guess that makes sense.
Just the rest
Go
of
on,
it.
go on.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, we have Myo, our ranger. She's a tabaxi from a whole island of cat people. She also summons fey kittens, which we find amusing considering our background. Because we're from the Feywild.
Right.
You slept with her as well, a few times actually. She also carries all your fancy bedding and huge tent and a bag of holding for you when we're traveling. So you can always be in comfort. Okay?
Got it. Yes.
Still braiding your hair. I mean, it's long.
He's actually taken her hands and is starting to braid her hair with you. Like she's trying to learn how to do it.
We have Anna, our fighter. She used to fight with a gun, but now has a sword and follows Viren's patron, Mir. Anna is odd. One could say more robot than girl, but we're getting closer to girl. It has been your mission to attempt to give her more humanity, and you would be thrilled if she were to agree to sleep with you, but you want it to be her choice.
None of this sounds like me, but you seem like you're telling the truth, so keep going.
Okay, so then we have Sasha. Sasha is a hot mess of a warlock. She has many skills and many more secrets. Some we know, and many we do not. Sasha's patron's name is Legion, and she's a bit scary. Fair warning, she sometimes actually turns into other people. It's a patron thing.
Wow.
It's okay. You have not slept with Sasha or her other renditions.
Wait. Sorry, just back up a little bit. You're telling me that I've known this person for a year and I still haven't slept with them?
I don't know. I think you have been really focused on Anna. Just saying. You know, one target at a time.
Okay, you're starting to say things that make sense.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you, my darling dearest, are a bard. You are bursting with talent, as previously mentioned. You currently adventure with us, and you perform at this very tavern, the Bonnie Lass, on nights that we're in town. Sometimes we're off adventuring, but when we're here, that's usually what you do. You give a small to medium portion to Rook, the tavern keep, for the allowing of the usage of the stage. The amount typically depends on the amount that you get from the people and how generous you're feeling that evening. It varies.
Okay.
But that is just pocket change in comparison to the rewards we've gotten while adventuring together.
Huh.
And then lastly, I'm your oldest friend, Alara. You call me O. It's your special nickname for me. I'm a druid and I specialize in nature and elemental magic. You are my world and I would do anything for you. So she kind of pauses for a second. Make sure you're not like totally overwhelmed.
And you and me, have we?
We have not.
All right. Now I really am having a hard time believing you.
Why?
First of all, look at you. And second of all, I just get the sense I don't really do friends, so it's a little hard for me to imagine.
Well, you have told me on many occasions you saved the best for last.
I see. B will take you by the face and she'll kiss your forehead and she'll go, "Oh, my O, you're so sweet. You did it.
I did.
You
You're
did for me
you?
what I couldn't do for you. I seem to know who you are."
You're really you?
Yeah.
Might be. And she's gonna hug you. And
Yep.
like the big, tender, lingering hug. And just
Yes.
kind of quietly cry.
B will stroke her hair and hug her back.
Okay. I'm so relieved. I
You
still had
are.
more I was gonna tell you, but oh man. I'm so glad.
Oh, you can finish if you want, my love.
No! No. It's so embarrassing. I had to try so hard. And I had to
Hey,
like
look, it worked.
woo I had to like woo you. I you know,
You did. You kind of hit on me. I kind of liked it.
yeah, it was kind of crazy. I got into it.
Oh my goodness, my love.
Yeah, basically
Let's.
all I had left was I was gonna offer to let you look through my journal and see all my pictures and poems and stuff. As you know, some of them are about you. And then just plead for you to stay with us and promise that it wasn't going to be boring.
Well, that's true. We're never bored, are we?
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
She's gonna hug you again and kiss you on the cheek.
Oh, my love. Oh my goodness.
Well,
Well,
did you like my story? I don't know when you decided that it was okay. You were back.
not too much longer. You were just covering the party. I
Mm.
just wanted to let you finish. I don't know.
That sounds
Seemed
like
like a
you.
good idea at the time.
Yeah, that sounds like you.
Thank you for fixing my hair and doing all this stuff to take care of me. This shawl is seriously gorgeous.
I thought you would like it. I woke
You
up
know what I
super
like.
super early this morning to get all of these things for you.
I would say it's too much, but one, I like it, and two, it worked. So we spent all day trying to fix you yesterday, and Nothing. I couldn't do anything for you. And look at you. In 25 minutes, you fixed me. You're amazing.
Well, I did say you were my world.
And you mine.
Scene.
Okay.
So say
Two
Ilaria.
rushes into the kitchen. Anna, you see a Kenku.
I'm gonna follow the Kenku because I don't think I've ever seen one before. Yes.
You didn't see
You
saw
recall
Not in this group.
upstairs.
you recall from your past with Sasha who this Kenku is,
Okay, then I won't follow the Kenku, so I don't really care.
but you do see the Kenku immediately start trying to like just cram stuff into a bowl and starts making a mess of the whole kitchen.
Not my problem.
2 is trying to make soup.
I bet they are.
2, give me a basic intelligence check. Also, Ray,
Oof,
give me a
okay.
basic intelligence check as well. Because Ray is also cooking stuff, as far as I recall.
No, I'm not cooking anything.
No?
I took something that could be eaten cold and went out to the bar, got myself something to drink, and was drinking and eating there.
Gotcha.
You still
10.
want that int check?
A 10? You don't actually fail. It's not, the best dish ever, but it is a dish. Just a lot of mess was made in the process of making it.
It's also probably too hot.
Or a bit too cold, whichever.
Anyway, whenever it's done, I'm gonna carry it upstairs and. Yeah. Anyway, whenever I think it's done, I'm gonna carry it upstairs to Alfyr. The entire bowl, or the entire pot, not a bowl.
Okay.
Awesome.
Pausing on that then. Also pausing because I have to sneeze. Sneezing out of the way. Before 2 comes back up with the pot of soup, Mio and Varen, you two have a bit of alone time.
So you said this was some kind of curse? Does that mean I'm gonna forget I'm me once it's broken?
To alarm you, but that's pretty likely. I don't see why it would work any other way. Once people remember, again, I think they remember who they were. That's how it's worked for the people who've recovered from it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Well, I don't even know when this is. It's how long it's been since I've been me.
Is there any time-based what year it is that Varen can give, or would telling Alfyr the year not make any sense because whatever year system doesn't mean anything to him?
Mm,
No response.
I don't know.
I was trying to ask Miser. Miser, if Viren tells Alfyr what year it is, does the year system in Valehelm mean anything to him?
I mean, yeah, it does. That basically reads around 100-ish years ahead of what you recall, Alfyr.
There you go.
Been that long? Then how's Sasha and 2 still around, or well, I guess that's probably Legion. That's kind of a silly question. But being Alara, that's I don't see how they'd still be around after 100 years, unless they're really old. But
They're
if
not.
they're huh.
It doesn't explain you either, so.
Well, apparently I'm supposed to be this Mio person instead of Alfyr, so yeah, I don't know.
What's the last thing you remember?
It's supposed
That one we did talk about.
Yeah, because it was basically everything from the. So it would have been that town, right? Where we were dealing with Sahali and stuff.
Yeah, basically. That was like the very last thing.
I'm trying to get a sense of if you, like, last thing you remember is something like a death thing, or if it's, like, kind of cut off or something.
No, well, the last thing I really remember was being in. I know I wrote down the name. In Falalan with the rest of the party, and we were dealing with a bunch of zombies and liches, or well, I guess Sahali and Nameless were the 2 liches, and they had some Draco liches and stuff there too. But that's the last I remember.
Remember anything specifically happening? Just being there?
I think I remember fighting the zombies, only being able to save a couple of kids out of a school. Then we defeated 2 Draco liches, but that's where my memory cuts out.
Just to clarify one more thing, Miser, there's no, like, surviving information from 100 years or before, right? Like, books and
Nope.
nothing else?
There is
Yeah.
no surviving information. What surviving information there is the books that have the scribbles you can't read.
Okay, so it's weird to hear anybody talking about anything from, like, more than 100 years ago.
Yeah, and you don't know what the fuck this Falalia town is.
Okay, cool. I just checking. Interesting.
I wonder if my clan's still around on Tabaxi Island.
It's very heard of Tabaxi Island.
You know of an island with a lot of tabaxi.
Well, I have heard of an island with a lot of tabaxi, but I don't know if it is specifically named Tabaxi Island.
Well, it seems like a lot of things have different names these days, so I guess it's not surprising. What did something happen between then and now that? Because it seems like a lot of things changed for 100 years.
It's interesting that you ask that. I don't think anybody knows. I'm sure something did, but even if anyone knew, that information seems to be lost. I can actually show you. Can you pull out his book, the Warlock? It's his Warlock book, and show Alfyr the book with the weird writing, like the unreadable writing. Just flip to an unreadable set of pages.
Sure. Alfyr,
Yeah.
you can't read it though. The writing is all like moving all over the page for you as well.
It's weird. The writing's moving around. What kind of book is this?
Well, this is my personal book from my goddess, but all
so
books that are what?
So you can read this then?
Not this part. I've been slowly getting parts of it translated, but all books from 100 years or before are like this.
I wonder if that's related to the darkness that 2 was talking about.
Might be. My notes, 1 second. Yep, I think it is. I go back. Viren flips to the part that is translated, and I scroll back in my notes to that part.
Do what you do.
Yeah.
At this point, 2 rushes in with a huge pot
Excellent.
of soup.
Oh,
and a big stirring spoon, but nothing really utensil-wise to eat it with.
Did you not bring a bowl or any spoons or anything?
Papa Alfyr needs to eat big bowl of soup. She's gonna just push it in front of you, and then if Alfyr doesn't take the ladle, she's gonna start like forcing it on him.
Alfyr, you can't really dodge any of this, but you also can't really eat any of it either, so you're basically being force-fed by a Kenku now.
And covered in soup.
Yeah, that can be cleaned.
I want to point out the hallway is also probably covered in a bit of soup.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. It's messy the whole way up.
Oh no.
I was afraid this was gonna happen.
Papa Alfyr has to eat to be big and strong again, just like Papa Alfyr made me do.
Maybe a smaller spoon at least?
Only spoon in the kitchen.
I doubt that. Did you even look?
No.
If we're in a tavern, there should be a lot of spoons and bowls in there.
No spoons. Only this one.
Uh-huh. So is the soup really cold or really hot?
Really hot.
That burns.
But Alfyr
maybe we
has to
should
blow on it. Easy.
Maybe we should let it cool down some first.
Gonna keep taking the ladle and getting more soup.
Let it cool off first. Oh, it's hot.
Viren at some
Yeah,
point
it's not getting through.
interjects with the book thing.
Have any cold spells? Sorry. Spells? No, I don't. You lose. Thaumaturgy won't cool it off.
So is this just going to be a process of ladling soup and then beer and casting thaumaturgy?
I think it won't do anything to like help with the soup. I was checking to see if I had anything that could cool the soup off. I don't.
Or is it thaumaturgy to clean off the spilled soup off of Mio?
I don't think it helps with that either.
That would be prestidigitation.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
that's
have
right.
that. I don't have that spell. I didn't take useful cantrips.
Oh jeez.
Maybe somebody else did, but not me.
Dude,
You know
So
who has
even if I-
prestidigitation? Sasha isn't home right now.
We'll get her back later. She can help later.
Dude, that's it's too much. Even if I was feeling better, I couldn't eat all that.
Really, unless Viren interjects, nothing's gonna change.
I think if there's enough loud objection, Viren will help stop the soup thing from happening.
Oh, it's not just being covered in soup, burning soup. There has to be enough objections.
Distracted. This perception's not great.
Alright.
No, wait, stop.
Pausing on that chaos. Ray, you've basically finished up your own stuff. What are you doing? That gets Ray slash Sai slash Anna while he is AFK. Anna, what are you doing?
Sitting in silence in the dark.
Oh, you just did BRB.
Communing with Legion.
I was gonna say, I said I was BRB. What's up?
You finish up your stuff downstairs. What are you doing?
I've
You just waiting patiently down there?
and nobody's come downstairs at all.
The Kenku did, but then the Kenku rushed past you again with steaming hot soup, making a mess the whole way up the stairs.
She's gonna go outside in the back and go start practicing.
All right. B and Olara, what do you two decide to do?
So, you're you again. I'm me again. That's all of us, right? Now we can get back to work?
Maybe. Mio did something last night,
Mm-hmm.
and it's effectively what gave me my memory back, but there was a cost.
Uh-oh. Is she okay?
Last night and this morning, she was pretty much bedridden with fatigue. Whatever she did completely drained her. But
then
Viren was with her, so I felt like she was in good hands. So first priority was you. Sorry.
No, grateful. Just now that this is no longer a crisis. Because God, I had some ideas.
Oh,
Should
oh,
we?
really? You're gonna have to tell me
Me?
about that later.
Man, when you take scruples out of the equation, ugh, I should just lose these on purpose. Anyway, does she need care? Do we need to take care of her? You said Viren's got it? So,
Well, I think there was a lot that happened yesterday. As you now remember, a good chunk of it. If you're good, and I've composed myself, I think we should probably go check on everybody.
yeah, I mean, if she needs care, I would like to help give it to her. You know how I feel about Mio.
Yeah. I
Uh,
don't know. Now, I don't know if it had anything to do like when you grabbed my face or not. So just be cautious of that. But
right, that's how I lost my memory because I tried to make you
yeah,
remember. So don't do. Did she forget?
I don't know. I haven't talked to her this morning. Like I said,
Okay, gotcha.
I kind of had a one track mind, and it was you. So and she's gonna kind of blush a little and look away.
Okay, you're okay.
Yeah, I'm great. I'm
Fuck, I need to
good.
talk to Anna. Ugh, oh my god. Oh,
She
I
may
love
be
all
mad
of
at
you.
me.
Why?
I kind of pushed her out of the way this morning. It was like, excuse me, and then I just shoved her out of the way.
Wow, you were ferocious, huh?
I had a mission.
I see that. Yeah, wow. Remembering that all of you are my family put so much more on my plate than I originally planned for the day.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's just see who we run into and handle it in that order.
Sounds great. Are we gonna do this as a unit, or are we gonna divide and conquer?
I want to say up to you, but I kind of don't want you to go anywhere because I didn't realize how much I missed you till I realized how much I missed you.
Okay, I'm good with that. Let's go.
Let's go.
You should probably finish getting dressed.
Most prominently, you are definitely hearing yelps and yips and Soup Solve's tired too from the other side of the door.
Quickly.
Yeah. We will finish getting ready as fast as she can and bust out and try to find out what's wrong with Mew.
All right, so another minute or so goes by of B getting hurriedly ready. And you two come out the door, and you see a very crowded, open room to what looks you're not even sure whose room is whose anymore. But Mio's on the bed, so you can assume it's Mio's room. But Tu and Varen are also in there with Mio.
Varen, are you taking good care of my girl?
That's... The soup's hot. Stop.
You also see a Kenku that is still trying to force feed Mio.
Tu's making Alfyr feel better!
It's not making me feel better. It burns. It's hot.
Tu?
One's probably also grabbed the ladle at this point. They're probably both trying to pull the ladle in different directions.
Can
spilling
you
everywhere.
help?
I can try. There's not a lot of room in there. She's gonna bumble in.
My ladle, Garrett! I have to feed Alfyr.
You know how the little bird gets overexcited.
Alira, please help.
Okay, I have tried to insert myself and take hold of the situation.
By doing what?
I'm gonna kind of get into the room as much as I can. I'm
You
like,
can't.
What
Can
now?
I reach? Can I reach an arm?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the arm with the spoon, and with the other arm, I'm gonna take the spoon.
Give me opposed strength checks, Varen, 2, and Alara.
Yeah, you take that from me for sure.
This is where 2 rolls like a god.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Nope, you took it from all of us, I think.
What did he roll?
A 10.
Oh yay!
Alright, Alara very easily pulls the ladle away from both of you and is now holding a ladle outside of the door.
All right,
Not a problem. Two's gonna start using her hands to force feed Alfyr.
Two, look at me. Look at me. This soup is hot.
Alfyr
Skull-
needs soup.
Listen to me.
Alfyr's
You
had
are
enough soup.
you are scolding him. It is not helping. It is making it worse.
Scolding her?
Scolding her. Sorry.
Scalding. But,
Scolding.
yeah.
Scalding her.
Soup is not hot.
There's-
See, I can put my hands in soup.
Yes, but you are healthy and upright.
You take
Yo
1 point.
is
You take 1 point of
bedridden.
burn damage.
No problem. Still gonna force feed Alfyr now. Using my hands as best I can.
Okay, now I would like to grab Two by the back of the. I guess she's wearing robes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the back of the robes, and try to pull her out of the room.
2 acrobatics, Alara athletics.
Yes, get it.
This-
Wow. Alara does that because 2 can't roll above a 10.
Okay,
Hang
now
on. I rolled a 14.
Teen,
I
just
thought it was
barely
the
got
other
out of it.
Oh yeah, you did. All right.
No, my acrobatics is plus 8.
Yeah.
so
Alright.
who's
I
out
have
there?
no clue what Alara rolled, but
So Alara
13.
just barely can't get a good enough grip, and 2 basically keeps bobbing back and forth at this point in her hyperness and dodges out of it and continues trying to force feed Alfyr or / Mio.
she's also a trained monk, so
Yeah.
Little bird, let's slow down. How about we can help Papa Alfyr, but let's do it in a calm way, in a good way. How about that, little bird?
can I have her roll persuasion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was going for.
Against what I'm pretty sure is a -1. Oh shit! I have insight. Okay, okay.
Still beat that. Oh my
Oh
god!
my god, doesn't that mean that you super believe me?
In this
No.
instance, because 2 is very fervently wanting to do what she wants, she is basically not believing you for beating the roll.
Not persuaded.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Incredible.
Fuck!
This is amazing.
Viren, can you
It's-
do anything?
What
I
do you
guess-
think I've been doing for the last couple hours?
Yo is
Who's-
literally going to drown in soup.
I'm trying to stop it.
2, you are going to
Who's-
kill your friend
Okay,
with soup.
Sasha's gonna come back now.
Another blinding white light covers this
Ah.
tiny, tiny room.
He's
Oh
getting ready
god,
to
That's
dimension
right.
why?
pot of soup away.
And Sasha, you buckle a little bit as you're holding a heavy pot of soup that you weren't fully prepared for.
And it's hot, so probably burned her hands, so she's gonna probably drop that.
Oh, boy.
On right.
Right, it's a good thing that you went outside because there's now soup dripping through the wooden floor down below.
Amazing.
That's gonna need to be cleaned.
Who's that out there?
That was hot.
Alara is going to stick her head into the doorway again and be like, "Hey, Meow, you okay?"
What? They
Shut
were
Elira.
right. You are back. When did you get back?
I got back this morning. I gave Bee some breakfast, and now I'm checking on you.
Last I
Practical.
remember, you were. Last I remember, you disappeared in a forest.
Huh?
Elira? Elira? Remember when I said we needed to talk earlier?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. There's a small problem.
Okay.
Um,
I'm not ready for more problems. What happened now?
well,
I'm not this Mio that you or that everybody thinks I am. I'm Alfyr.
What?
You look like Mew. Do you?
That's what I keep getting told.
Does she sound like Mew?
Yeah, sounds like
Yeah.
me.
You sound like Mew.
That's what everybody's telling me, but
Trust me, you look like her too.
I can tell I don't look like me. I look nothing like me. Different. Yeah.
Hot. Mm-hmm.
Hopi.
So wait, you're someone else? You're not memoryless like I was. Hi, Viren, by the way. I can remember things again. Sasha, hey, what's up?
Yay! I did a good job.
It's been a long morning.
Oh, it's a miracle worker.
I think we found the best cook in our group too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who is that?
So,
I mean, the soup was edible. I didn't even get that far.
Oh, okay.
But it was burning hot.
Are you
So
are you okay? Are you burned? I really did try.
That probably it's
Sasha will probably clean the sheet.
take any damage from the soup?
I don't.
Oh yeah,
Did she?
Alfyr's like at half her health now.
Oh, so
I'd like
half
to-
of
I'd
half.
like to heal.
Burning to death from all of the hot soup. Yes, half of
oh
your
my
half.
god.
Can I please
Oh.
heal Alfyr? I don't know how many dice you think would do it out of my healing pool. I would like to do that right now.
Are you sure? We don't know what caused this.
Casting magic has been dangerous in the past. Not that I don't want you to heal my Mew.
I healed Anna before and nothing happened. But I don't think anything will happen. I mean, I don't think it's a good idea to leave them like this.
Let's pause on that. Ray, either due to boredom or because you actually finished it, you finish your training outside. What do you do?
I collect my things and I go to try to find where Rook went.
All right,
Oh
where
god.
start that hunt?
Fucking out of here.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Bye.
Should have probably left that note downstairs.
Where do you want to try to start
Man,
that
if
hunt?
only somebody said or did something about that note.
Right?
I mean, I will head out the door first, and I'll try to remember if has he ever said anything about where he goes otherwise, other than the tavern. At
You
any
guys
point.
have never really talked to him too much
Right.
outside of tavern affairs.
I will head to the nearest guard.
Tavern.
All right. You approach a guard. It is not Henry McGuardface that you know of.
Are there guards that run in that go to the tavern often that I'm aware of, besides Henry McGuardface?
You were never paying too much attention to that before.
Yeah, that's fair.
So give me an intelligence check.
Okay. Boom.
So you recall a couple of the guards, mainly because they stood out a little bit, because they came specifically to see B's performance.
Yep.
As well as to report on some findings or whatnot from then.
Okay.
So you recall them, but you don't recall their watch pattern or anything like that.
That's fine. If I have their names, that's what I'm going to work off of. I'm going to approach a guard and see if he knows where guard such and such is.
Guard such and such. Do you remember their names?
I don't know. The 21 intelligence, I think I do.
Nope. That's still on you if you had it in your notes.
Oh my god. No, I don't have them in my notes.
Who did put it in their notes? Because it's in mine. I just don't know where I put it in my notes.
What, the other guard we met?
Yeah, the other two. There were two guards.
I think it's in my E notes, which I don't have up.
I cannot
there it
access
is. I found it.
notes at this time.
So what do you say to this guard?
I'm asking if they know where guard such and such is. I need to talk to them about the owner of the establishment, the Bonnie Lass.
You're sticking with that such and such, huh?
Yep.
They don't know who you're specifically talking about. There's a lot of guards that head to the Bonnie Lass, especially as of late because of some certain tieflings' popularity.
Sure.
So they ask you to be a bit more specific.
He is not at his establishment, and I'm trying to determine where he went off to.
Oh, so you're looking for Rook? Rook
Yes.
has left the tavern?
Yes.
He didn't leave any notes with us or anything, so I wouldn't have the faintest clue of where he's went off to.
Well, that's why I'm asking around for other people who may have known him a little better to determine where he may have gone.
He's been getting a lot of regulars ever since that tiefling started up at the Bonnie Lass, so it's going to be a bit hard to pinpoint exactly where Rook might have gone.
Okay, do you know of somebody else who goes to that establishment often?
Did you ask his daughters?
His daughters are not around.
So wait, they're missing. Do we have to file a missing persons report for 3
No.
people?
No. Rook is not there, most likely took his daughters. I'm just trying to determine where Rook is at.
I'm sorry, I can't be of more help to you on this. I
That's
would have no
fine.
clue, and you might be able to check at other guard posts. Like, did you check at the at either of the outposts, or basically the what the hell is it called? I can't remember it offhand. Yeah, it's just the post that's right next to the western gate.
I did not, but I will go check there now. Thank you. That's the information I was looking for.
Okay, well, good luck. Also tell them if you believe Rook and the other two are missing, they'll need to. We'll definitely get the missing persons report filed and get some posters posted for them.
Okay, will do. And she will head towards the western gate.
That will take a bit since you're on the eastern side, so
Yep,
we will
sure
go
will.
back into the
Bye.
building. All right, you guys are all clamoring upstairs over stuff. Mio, Sasha cast a prestidigitation on all of the stuff. Alara and B were talking to Mio or Alfyr as Varen was quiet for the moment.
If you're not my Mew, then what did you do with her?
I don't know. I just woke up and I was in this body. Varen's saying it's some kind of curse, I guess. I
Curse.
don't really know what's going on. Just
Well,
Sasha, is this some
I can tell you
Legion
what
shit?
happened. I can tell you what happened last night.
what happened last night. Is that why I feel so drained like this?
It might be. So, yesterday, I was still memoryless. Obviously, I've gotten my memories back. And B had just lost her memories. And in an effort to get my memories back, I had asked you to stay the night in my room and to summon your fey kittens to see if they would talk to me again and spark my memories.
I can summon kittens? What?
Yes, you told me that it is a mage hand, but it comes out like kittens. It's super cute. But that's neither here nor there. So, you summon this kitten, and... I don't know. I don't know. And I snuggled the kitten until I fell asleep. And then in the middle of the night, I woke up and there were like fake kittens and fae just kind of like dancing around. And I had a super weird dream before I woke up. I woke up, that's what was happening. And kittens were like spouting out of you, like out of your chest area, just coming out like crazy. The room was filled with kittens, okay? And so I just sat down in the floor. I was messing with these kittens, and then you woke up, and then you came in and you sat in my lap, and then I got my memories back, and you passed out. And I got Viren. I was like, well, Viren came to me actually, and I was like, do your stuff, and he's been watching over you since.
Oh. I don't remember any of that. Huh.
Well, that's how you got into this state, I assume.
It's. I
So
wonder.
you're saying this is Fae shit?
It seemed Fae-ish. I don't know if it was completely Fae. There were definitely Fae kittens, I can tell you that. And I dreamed about being in, like, somewhere with the Fae, and I saw Tatiana, and she was like beckoning me forward somewhere, and then I woke up, and then there were kittens, lots and lots of kittens.
Why would she want us to have this non-Mew person?
Well,
This
Seems like her work.
non-Mew person seems to already know both of you.
Wait, you know me?
From over 100 years ago.
Hey, you're. Is that you, B? I can't see you past Alara.
Just fair. I've sort of been peeking in between.
Do you want Darren to switch places so you can actually come in the room? Because he's been in here for a while.
I mean, my love, if you want to come out, I'd be happy to take post for a bit. Although I'm starting to get worried about the fact that Anna is not here, but everybody else is. Where's Anna?
She downstairs. I can go look for her.
No, she didn't.
No, she didn't. Try and break my heart like that.
Alright, so who's going downstairs to look for Anna?
You can, if you guys want. Like,
I think we've gotten awkward enough for two to go downstairs.
Do the two clerics, quote unquote, go?
Yeah, the two clerics go downstairs.
Sure, leave us with Alfyr. This will be fun.
Alright, did the two clerics keep a safe, contagion distance from each other?
They were awfully close in that room.
Yeah,
right?
They kept a safe distance for the last
really close.
couple hours.
They were fighting over a ladle, so they
Yeah,
were
you were
practically
very close.
touching.
Yeah, we broke the rule.
Yeah, we were.
Forgot about that.
Well,
Alright. Well, you guys walk downstairs and you don't see Anna anywhere.
Distancing, apparently.
You guys
Huh.
walk downstairs and
That's
you don't see
weird.
Anna anywhere, nor outside.
Huh?
That's weird. Two saw Anna down here earlier when she was making soup.
I don't know why she would have left. She knew we were upstairs.
Should we be finding her?
Probably.
Alright, let's do this. We're gonna write a note that says, be back looking for Anna, and leave that on the counter.
Good idea.
And then go to the carnival.
Why though? Why?
We have business with the mayor anyway, right?
I'm not gonna argue with this.
Business with the mayor, right? Like, that was originally our plan, was we were gonna go see the mayor, so let's go see the mayor, Tank.
Sure.
Oh wow.
Well,
Alright.
while
This
this
is
is going on,
evolving.
Put a pin in that one. Mio, Alara, and B, what are you three doing now?
was it really a good idea to let them go by themselves? Sasha's, from what I remember, if she hasn't changed in 100 years, is pretty prone to bad decisions.
It's probably not a great idea, but it's probably not super good to leave you by yourself either.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want us to just leave you here? Because I would love to chase them down, but this also seems rather pressing. You're injured. It doesn't seem like you can get up. You don't remember being yourself. You remember being somebody else.
I could stay with her. This is really hard.
I
He's
remember
gonna
both of you somehow.
probably
and
freak the shit out of Alfyr by kissing Mew's face, and then she's gonna run downstairs.
As you go, I'm gonna
She
say,
fast
"Be
enough?
safe."
Does that actually freak Alfyr out at all, knowing past B?
Probably not.
Oh, okay.
Be
That's a good
safe.
point.
Make sure you come back to me.
I'll be back soon, I promise. And she's gonna literally run and try to catch up to the warlocks.
All right, quote unquote clerics, are you guys running as well?
Oh, 'cause we gotta find Anna and the mayor and whatever, right? We were in a hurry.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
What do you think, Socks? Are we in a hurry?
All right, you two are walking.
Hurry!
You left your note. You left your note. You two walked out, and
Yeah.
you get a fair ways down the street. B books it past the note, doesn't even bother with it as she's trying to.
Nope.
She notices you guys aren't downstairs at all. Books it out the door. Looks both ways. Give me a perception check, B.
Sure.
Oh my god.
I believe in you.
My perception's not amazing.
Can you find us?
Oh yeah, I think I can.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And you very
Damn.
easily find them heading in the direction of the mayor's residence in the castle.
B continues to run after them, shouting, "Hey, what the fuck?"
All right, we'll put a pin there. We'll put a pin in that. Anna,
Yes.
you are on your way to the guardhouse. And you've had this slight pulsing of that image in your head. And it was
Oh,
just a
yeah.
slight pulsing.
Oh, yes. Hit me with it.
Oh no,
But
this sounds bad.
for whatever reason, it just blares in your head very brightly. You can still see, obviously. It's just the symbol itself is like flaring in your head now. And as if from out of nowhere, you get tackled off of the street into an alley and pinned down. And you hear, for some reason, it feels to you like a familiar voice, but you have no fucking clue who this is as you hear, I finally pinned you. I've never been able to do that before.
Hello.
Hi.
Can you
It's
tell me why you tackled me?
because you have so much skill. I've never been able to do this before. I'm so happy I was finally able to do it. I need to tell the professor right away.
I'm going to warn you. I had amnesia, so I don't know who you are.
What?
Okay, let me rephrase. I had amnesia, therefore, if you recognize me, I probably don't recognize you. In fact, I know I don't recognize you.
You don't get a very good chance to react to this, so give me a dex save at disadvantage.
Oh no! Whatever will I do?
Ooh, that is so close to being saved.
Damn it.
You get a dagger sliding into your stomach as a fist with a pommel of another dagger bashes you in the forehead and knocks you out.
Oh, well. Well.
And before you are officially out, he says, "How could you forget the person you murdered?"
Well.
And his smile goes all crooked. And you black out. Nice reaction there, Sai. I'm just basking in the comment section right now. All right, we'll cut back to Olara and Mio.
So you did come back. Where did you go after you disappeared in that forest?
I feel like I've told you this before, but I'll tell you again. So I don't know what happened, but I was teleported to the Feywild, and that's where I lived for a long time until I came back with B. I don't remember. I don't remember anything before then. I just remember the Feywild.
Oh. So I guess you don't recognize the rest of us then. Well, I guess that
The
you
rest
can't
of the rest of who?
Well, me, Alfyr. I guess you don't recognize B or I guess no, you wouldn't know B from because it was Holly that was still with us, and B joined us after she left. Oh, yeah.
I don't know these names you're talking about.
There was Sasha and there was
I know Sasha.
there.
Sasha's with us now. I met her here in Riftfell.
And we all met, I guess, over 100 years ago from what they're saying here when it was called Adventure City. Or actually,
I
no,
think those fake kittens have gotten to your brain. Cause yeah. I have definitely not known Sasha for 100 years. Or longer. More like a year and some.
Maybe it seems like memory stuff's been happening a lot with this party. Maybe it's related to that, why you don't remember from before. Or whatever that thing 100 years ago that seemed to make everybody forget.
Well, that does strike a bit of truth. I don't have much memory outside of my family. Outside of my time in the Feywild, everything else is fuzzy, and I can't recall any of it.
And here all I can remember is everything from before, apparently. I don't even know for sure how I got here. Just that whatever that was that with
So
those fake kittens happened, and now I'm in this body and
let's humor you here. So Tabaxi lives about how long?
About the same as humans, usually not more than 100 years. So I'm not sure how I would be still around, but
yeah, you definitely don't look 100 years old to me, and you still definitely look like my friend Mule. So
yeah.
I don't know. This is weird.
And I don't know anything about these fake kittens. Only kittens that I can really remember that kind of sound like those were from the trial I did back on Tabaxi Island.
It's news to me.
Well, you were already gone at that point.
I see. So, in this other life that you seem to recall, was it a good life?
It had its moments, I guess. There was definitely a lot of bad mixed in, especially with some of the people I just ended up in our party.
I see. Guessing in this past life, you were not as good at picking your friends.
Would seem that way.
Well, regardless, I'm glad that you have found us.
Well, from as far as I can tell, it's by accident at this point, because I don't remember how I anything from this party. And
What
it's
is the
really
last thing you What is the last thing you remember?
all I remember is being in a city. I gotta scroll back up. uh Falalan, where there were a bunch.
Falalia.
Falalia. Yeah, everyone asked the same question. It was.
Well, it's not often that, your friend wakes up as a different person. It's very interesting.
See, from what everybody's been saying, it seems like that's been happening a lot recently.
Yeah. So, you mentioned that you know me. How do you
Yeah.
know me?
You
This new you.
you joined our party, the party that I was in, and had rescued we'd rescued you from a slaver camp.
Oh yeah, that doesn't sound like something I remember. Did in this other life did I stay with you for a long time?
Not very long. We we'd rescued you from that slaver camp, and then you joined us after that, and then after that we had gone to go check out what was going on with some crystal ward guide that was to the south, and it was in the forest south of here. When we were heading there, that you just disappeared in that forest.
I see.
And looked around for a while, but I saw your tracks and then they just disappeared. I guess that might have been when you went off to the Feywild, from what you were saying.
Were we close?
Alfyr, you're also shook by memories that happened shortly after that. Pretty sure it was that trip.
Yep. That's
For sure, for sure.
then 2 died shortly after that.
Two as in R2? Or Sasha 2?
Alfyr too, the Kenku. We were
Maybe that's how she became part of Legion,
it was
part of Sasha.
because that's the last time I felt as drained as this. I tried to run back with her and collapsed on the way, and the rest of the party eventually caught up and brought us the rest of the way back to the town. But when they tried to resurrect her, that we got Sasha instead, and when we found out that she'd gotten stuck as part of Legion.
So in this perspective, Sasha is actually quite old.
And apparently she had died before at some point.
Who, Sasha?
Yeah, that's why she was part of Legion, and I think she had said that she had gotten some kind of deal, or if she got lucky, and because 2 had made the deal with the Legion, that Sasha was able to take over. It all doesn't really make sense.
I see. So and my understanding is that Sasha made the pact, and that the others are part of Sasha.
Oh, they're all part
Put
of
a pin on that
Legion.
right there.
Okay.
Okay.
2, Varen and B. 2 and Varen, you are getting yelled at by B. So you 2 turn around, but B actually stops where she's at, because even with the worst perception on Earth, there's no way you couldn't see this, as the sky begins to cloud over and a
my
bolt of
God.
lightning slams the ground about 30 feet away from 2 and Varen, does not go away, and starts careening down the street through houses towards them.
Fuck.
Running time? I think it's running time.
Yeah.
The bolt of lightning, B, as you get a bit of in the shock, you're looking at it, it doesn't seem like it's like the sky and the bolt are basically connected and it's running and it's just like connected that way. The bolt seems like it's angling and angling and angling, and finally it angles to a point where it lifts off the ground and goes back into the sky. And hold on a second. I'm posting this in D&D Valehelm so you guys can see it. The clouds remain, but a figure floats down below the clouds a little bit, and as if clear as day, all of you, everywhere you are at, except for Anna, who is currently unconscious, hears this figure begin to speak up, and he says, We have finally found the Ancient Ones. We cannot allow your resurrection. The brood will kill you here. You will not be allowed to return the Tower of Souls to what it was. This will be your final day. And the clouds clear even more, and you guys see all different various shapes and forms of dragons. As the clouds disperse, more and more dragons appear, and they start running amok with their breath weapons all throughout Riftfell, trying to basically go after who they think are the Ancient Ones.
Oh no. Okay.
We will shift to B, Varen, and 2. What are you 3 doing?
Yeah. Checking what I got.
Huh?
My best is Misty Step, so I'm not good on the fastest.
Can Dimension Doris like 500 feet forward? That's about all I got. That takes a spell slot. And do you want to go somewhere? We can go somewhere. We should probably go out of sight, like indoors. Would probably be a good start.
What do you think's the safest spot? Like, the castle's probably the safest spot, but that's too far away.
You know what? That's about as good an idea that we have right now. Let's keep going to the castle.
The bolt of
Okay,
lightning was
even
coming
with
from the
the
direction of the
dimension
castle.
door,
It has now disappeared.
Oh, okay. It was
But
coming from the castle, so we don't want to
yeah,
go to the
it's
castle.
disappeared. You
not the
guys
castle.
obviously dodged that first bolt of lightning by not hair's breadths, but you dodged it safely enough. It was not aimed at you guys specifically. It was just
okay.
aimed to cause destruction.
I was gonna say, did we get the indication they could tell it was us, or that they're just like looking for us but haven't figured out it's us?
Well, you guys don't know if it's you either. They just know some ancients are in this town, Riftfell, and they want them dead.
Once they said Tower of Souls, I think we can.
Wait.
Kinda.
Down
Yeah.
the well. Down the well. Down
Good
the
idea.
nearest
Yep.
well.
Good idea. Yep. Yeah. Yep.
We book it to the nearest well.
B, you hear these two shouting back and forth to each other. What would you like to do?
Sorry, you two. B's going back inside.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Into
We
the
don't know what to
tavern.
do either.
B does not feel
I'm
qualified
gonna
to
be honest, I don't have the
into
perception to
your
notice these.
god creature. Nor also she's like hundreds of feet away from them, right?
Yeah, they're pretty far down the road from you right now.
I have the perception
Yeah.
to notice B. So
I don't know what else to do, guys.
It's fine. We're drawing the danger away from you guys.
you do
It's
you.
okay. Don't worry,
All
we've
right.
got
We
this.
have an idea.
Pausing on you 3 then. Alfyr, a fey kitten appears directly in your lap, basically right after you heard this huge booming voice from outside. And all you hear is the destruction outside, but you also hear in a very clear tone, all right, we took too much energy from you to try to do what we need to do. We obviously can't have this right now. You need to have your healing. Here, you're back to normal. Do what you... And you just, as this cat is talking to you so fast, you actually recognize this cat. It's a cat that you had at one point, a memory floods into you with this one. You killed this cat during a trial of yours. You failed the trial because of this cat. But later on, having redone the trial, you realized what the trial was for, and you were able to keep this cat as a familiar afterwards. And so you and this cat became good friends and moved further on in your adventures after that together. But now this cat has like a greenish glow around it, as if there's like a fey energy coming off of it. And it expends what energy it seems to have dissipates as it's still speedily talking to you and tells you where to go. It actually tells you as well to go down a well, basically, because that is the closest place it knows of that might potentially be safe. That is the intention you're getting from it. I think Alara is in there with you. Alara, you are hearing this whole conversation too at the moment.
Okay.
Alfyr, you are no longer exhausted as you had what is it? Greater restoration, I think, restores exhaustion.
I think
can't
it only
remember.
restores 1 point.
Well, it was spam casted on you until you were recovered in full.
Apparently we didn't get monster.
Rip. I like that you interrupted the whole RP with that, because now I'm
Sorry.
ordering monster off of Amazon.
Sorry. That's actually super important information.
So the exhaustion's gone, but he still thinks he's Alfyr?
Oh yeah, you're super still Alfyr, but the exhaustion is gone.
Wait. We need to get to a well.
Well, the
And he
kittens
starts getting
haven't
up.
led me wrong yet. Let's go. I know where the closest well is.
All right, let's go. Lead the way.
Are you sure you're okay?
Whatever that the kitten did, I feel a lot better. Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Lara will lead the way to the closest well to the tavern, to the body lass.
B, you
You'll probably
burst back
run
into the tavern,
Yes.
and you run into them coming down the stairs at this point.
On the
go.
way,
Let's go.
running. Wait. Can we just back up for 1 fucking second, please? As I'm running back to the tavern, can I please cast sending?
Yeah.
Thank you. I know this isn't gonna work, but B doesn't know it's gonna work. B is gonna cast
no, it adds
sending
to
to
it,
Anna.
definitely.
B is gonna cast sending to Anna, and she's gonna say, Anna, where are you? Are you safe? We really need you. Please come back.
We're sorry. The number you have dialed is not in service anymore.
Stop.
Damn it!
Anna, you wake up from your unconsciousness hearing B's message.
Oh.
You have a huge headache, but nothing else about you seems off right now. So you hear the message.
Currently captured and knocked out, unknown as to status or location.
Well, fuck. Okay. At least B knows now. I think she would still keep running to go get O and Alfyr, I guess. So now we can run into each other in the tavern.
Alright, you guys run into each other in the tavern.
Dragons, lightning, gods,
Yeah.
going after Viren and 2.
Well, let's go.
Oh,
That's where
also,
the
Anna's
kitten said
kidnapped,
us.
but I guess one thing at a time. Fuck.
The
That's a pretty normal day.
the kitten said we needed to go into a well. We should go into a well. That
Great,
sounds
I
pretty
didn't
bad
see
out
where
there.
they went. I just came back to get you guys. Let's go.
Let's go.
It's real fucking scary out there.
Alright. Viren and 2, you guys drop down a familiar well. In short order, followed by Alara, Alfyr, and B. And we'll put a pin in that. Anna, you wake up in that same alleyway. You are not captured. You just have a massive headache, and as you inspect your gut, since that was also stabbed, all you see is a hole in your shirt.
Sorry, Bex, I'm gonna ask you to tell me what you sent me.
Yeah. I'll see if I can get this exactly right. I said, Anna, where are you? Are you safe? And then I think I said something about 2 and Viren being in danger, although I don't remember for sure. And then I said, we need you. Please come back.
Okay. So I will get up and start running towards the tavern.
All right. You, as you are taking stock of your surroundings now, as you're running towards the tavern, it's basically hell. You see dragons in the sky just using breath weapons all over the town.
Okay.
And you give me 2 dexterity saves,
Hey.
as you are definitely the farthest away right now.
Hey. The second one's a 21. It didn't show up.
Yeah, I guess I rolled too fast.
Yep.
All right. You take 20 fire damage, followed by 15 lightning damage. As breath weapons, you barely dodge them, but of course, as breath weapons go, you still take a bit of it. And you finally arrive back at the tavern. You rush in. There's no one downstairs. You rush upstairs. There's no one upstairs. You don't know where the fuck they're at.
Oh, I forgot to leave a damn note.
Yep.
Not again.
And I think Anna's tied up in some sort of dungeon, so I don't know to tell her to go look for us in a while. So there you go. Thanks for the great reply, Silent.
I wasn't given any more information. So...
You didn't ask for any more information, dingus.
He wasn't going to get it. It was a spur of the moment.
Ah!
He got woke up from the unconsciousness from the sending.
That's what you get.
Ah.
Does the building seem like it's holding up?
No, it's basically burning on one side at this point and falling apart on the other.
I mean, she's not dumb. She'll realize the probably next best option is the well.
Then, within a couple minutes, all of you also see Anna also dive into the well, and you are all together in the well.
Anna, where did you go?
You see a lump on her head.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
looking for Rook because he's gone.
Oh. By the
Anna
way,
gets a 3rd level cure wounds, so let me tell you how much that is.
A lot of stuff's gone now.
hey, by the way, guys, on my way back, I picked up this note.
Huh? What did it say?
Yeah.
Sorry in advance.
Yeah.
Rook left. He told us to figure out our crap. Okay. And he'd be back in 2 weeks.
And you didn't think
to
this
just-
was pertinent to say?
Well, I didn't think you'd go and leave.
You could have left a note.
Crisis,
Take the note with you and not tell anybody.
I think the
remind
dragons are
me-
more important than this right now.
What are we
To
gonna do
tell
about the
you.
dragons? Let's be real. What are we gonna do about the
Run,
dragons?
run. We're gonna run away.
We're in the well.
above
We're
ground
not
for a
running
bit.
anywhere.
And-
You're gonna die.
It is the well that you guys fought the aboleth in. Are you going further into the well as pieces of the well itself are now beginning to crumble down on you?
Yes.
Uh,
Yes, we
so
go farther in.
Let's
Great.
fucking run away.
Yeah.
We're not running anywhere until they're done.
We can stand not underneath the wall.
Yeah, I say we get to the wall at least.
That's
Oh.
fine.
What wall?
Don't worry about it.
Just don't fucking touch it
Just don't touch it.
Yeah.
or cast magic at it.
I'm not supposed to touch it or cast magic at it, but I'm not supposed to worry about it.
Yeah,
It's
don't.
fine because as you guys go
Correct.
further in there and you see across from the pool, there's no longer a wall there.
Wait, what?
Cool.
What?
Okay. Here we go.
What wall?
Let's go.
Go. Yep.
Is there still sigil? Okay, as O goes by, she's gonna scrape her walking stick across the sigil.
It does
Why?
not fade or blur. Nothing happens. It stays.
Why would you do that? Why?
Time. Keep running.
She literally just fucking shrugged at me.
So it can't do the bad stuff again, guys.
Just
You're
don't
Unless it
right.
turned that back
it.
on.
Don't touch it. Have you
Nope.
not learned anything?
Nope.
Oh, we're gonna have a talk about this later.
I don't even know if you saw me do it.
I mean, it's pretty hard to miss it.
Unless you're in front of me.
Sure.
It
Wait.
seemed like a good idea.
So where's
we
this
did
wall
with-
that you guys were
that's what we
talking
did.
about that I'm supposed to avoid?
We're going. No time for questions.
Apparently there's
Alfyr.
this wall that I'm supposed to be worrying about, or not supposed to be worrying about, that
You don't
sounds
have
like
to
I
worry
should be
about
worrying
it
about it.
anymore. You don't have to
Alfyr.
worry about it anymore.
Why is
As
that?
soon as you all cross the threshold of where the wall was, it reappears.
Oh god damn it.
Had a feeling.
Okay.
Had a feeling.
Well,
Even though
That
I
wall.
messed
Don't
up
fucking
the
touch it or
sigil.
cast magic at
Okay,
it.
You didn't
The
mess
good
up the
news-
sigil.
What?
That's what
The
I
good
said I
news-
did.
the
Yeah, and I
dragons
told
can't
you it
follow
didn't
us
work.
through. The dragons can't follow us through this.
The whole city above us is just getting completely destroyed, but what the fuck ever. Let's go down.
Okay, hey, at this point, is there anything
we
else
can
anybody
do
wants
about
to
that?
let anybody know before we do any other stupid shit? How about that?
Everyone looks at Anna as she's being very disgruntled about this, and you notice that she has a hole in her armor and shirt, and what looks to be a scar on her belly.
Yeah, what happened to you?
I got stabbed and jumped and knocked out, and then they disappeared. I don't fucking know.
Alright.
Uh,
Did you learn your lesson about leaving by
Oh,
yourself?
okay. Yeah, leave the grip spell, that makes sense.
Low note there, and I wouldn't have run away.
Stop being an angsty teenager.
you,
The
Oh my
alleys of
God,
grip.
I swear.
you could have come up and asked
She
if
would've.
anybody
She
knew
would've.
anything.
She's turning and she's like, "Fuck off, I'm done."
We will pause it here for a little break. I want you all to level 9. You finally got your fucking
shit.
level.
Did you actually fuck off, Sai?
Yes, I would have. She would have turned and walked anywhere.
You
Me
walk
chasing you.
literally down the stairs, which is the only way to go.
Yay,
Zero
indomitable!
pursue.
I get
Do I
another
have fifth level
invocation.
spells now?
I have to
That's
level up.
literally all I get is indomitable.
But I'm also making pizza.
Do
Oh, I
get,
think we get a bump in our proficiency too.
do I get a
Oh, yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Ooh, that +4 is tasty. Jack of all trades makes everything go up.
I've
Ooh, and
got
I
a
get
22
level
passive
spells.
perception now.
5th level spell slots?
Mm-hmm.
All my spell slots are 5th level. All 2 of them are 5th level.
Two of them.
Oh,
All right, I know 11 of 12. Time to pick a 5th level spell. Babies, animate objects. Ooh.
Scrying. I don't think I have enough money to buy a scrying focus, though.
God, there's so many good ones.
Everything's
I have
dangerous.
scrying too, but I don't think I'm gonna take
How
it.
much money do I have? Cannot possibly. No, super don't have enough for scrying focus. Not that I'm gonna buy
I
one
do.
down here. Not
I
that I
do.
can buy one down here right now.
Mm.
maybe we'll
Dominate
find one
person
down here.
is too much redundancy with my current set of skills, I think. So let's not do that one.
Wall of Light sounds pretty in character.
Ooh, should I take modify memory so after I fuck with people, I can make them forget I did it? I think I should.
Sounds in character for me.
I have 0 combat utility, guys. Sorry. Like, could take greater restoration, doesn't.
Do you at least have counterspell?
It's
Can I
counterspell
know-
on my list.
Varen can
Counterspell's
take
not on my
dream.
list.
Varen
You
can
can
take
use it.
dream and annoy you guys.
You can use one of your magical secrets to get it.
That's not till level 10.
Well, there you go.
Oh, I can get raised dead.
But why? We have a cleric.
Yeah. Wait, Pig, can you
Claire?
get raised dead?
What does Raise Dead do?
It's the 10-day actual, like, revivify spell.
Nope. I got
I think
Revivify
that's-
and no diamonds, so
Oh, that's right.
nobody
We have
die.
no diamonds.
I was gonna say, if
die,
you can't
please.
do
Alright.
Revivify, why take Raise Dead?
Sounds good.
I mean, at least you get more time to find the diamonds, but
Ha!
that might
Yeah.
be the only benefit to taking it, is you have a longer diamond finding extension on it.
Oh, I can take teleportation circle, but we don't know any, so that would be not that useful.
Mhm.
Maybe later.
See ya.
Oh, mass cure wounds, duh. I gotta take the healing spells first, right? Like, that's kind of my job.
Are you trying to cover for me having no heals?
But yes, I am still... Tig, I know you're our cleric, but I'm still our healer. Let's be real.
That's fair. I won't argue with you.
Fuck. I want modify memory so bad, though.
Take it. Take it. Why not?
Ugh.
Alright, I can take one new spell and swap one spell out. I could get rid of Revivify if you're gonna take Raise Dead, because I would.
No,
don't
I
have
can only
diamonds.
take one spell. I'm not gonna take that. Because I can only take one spell. Lasted no more than 10 minutes.
I have 3rd level spells now.
I like everyone's like, hey, 5th level! Rangers and half-casters. Hey, 3rd level, yay!
I'm excited about 5th level. It's gonna be good for my Heavenly Rebuke.
It'll be good for your 5th level guiding bolt.
It's gonna hurt real bad if I use it on anybody.
I'll take mass cure wounds. Modify memory when I level up again, I guess.
That's what my spell damage is on that. Hellish Rebuke is 6d10 damage, and Guiding Bolt's
Yep.
8d6 damage, so pretty good. It's gonna hurt.
I thought Guiding Bolt was 1d10.
The Guiding Bolt in quotation marks is 1d10 plus 5. Oh, I could add something else to it though. Let me see what. I haven't even picked the spells. But I should probably grab another invocation because I get that too. That's my level 9 thing. Class
Hey.
features.
Hey, Sai, did you take my healing that I gave you?
Yep.
Oh, good. Does anybody else need healing? I could heal somebody.
Nope.
I'm still hurt.
Oh, you are?
I took 37.
Oh yeah, you took.
17.
Oh Jesus. if you look hurt, I'll heal you too.
She looks hurt.
I can use my healing pool.
Do it.
It's up to you.
The hell, I mean, I don't know what's going on. We're in a safe place. The dragons can't chase us now, so.
Wait, so she's just like angrily walking down the stairs. Vera just looks at her back and goes, "Heal, young one."
I think he would have done it earlier, like when we went through during the arguing, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, before she's leaving. I can take those off of my healing pool wherever they went. Let's see. I have 10. Oh, I have 10d6 now, but I'll treat it like I had 96. I'll use.
So I've still got that
half.
damage from the burning soup, right?
You want some healing too? I can heal you. I was going to, and someone was like, "But what if you get amnesia?" And so Baron didn't get a chance to heal you. I'm sorry, I wanted to. I'll use 4 dice on you. So I'm just gonna roll that real quick. It's 4d6. I don't think you get a special buff from that, do you?
So Ilaria as Olara just wants to like walk through trees now because she can do that.
I love that.
Oh! Transport via plants is my favorite.
Well, she's got Tree Stride. The other one is a
Tree
higher
Stride.
level, I think.
It's 11
yeah,
for
yeah.
the really good one.
Take save your pool for Alfyr, I guess. I'll second level cure wounds, Alfyr.
Oh, you're healing Alfyr? I was gonna throw this on.
Yeah, because you're. Yeah, throw that on Anna, and then I'll heal Alfyr because.
Take 14 healing, Anna.
While B is healing
Yeah.
Alfyr, Anna runs away.
It's fine.
I'm chasing
At
you.
least you're less dead now.
V, take 20 points back on Alfyr.
Oh, I'm full.
Good.
Viren has to make sure you're not like completely dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, because your pool is super useful in combat, so I don't want you to burn it all.
We can like short rest somewhere and maybe it'll come back. Yeah, no, it comes
Maybe.
back on long rest. Just kidding.
Yeah. Keep your
Other stuff.
save your pool for combat.
Got 6. It's fine. He gets his good thing next level though.
Well, we just got to level 9, so
It's gonna be a while, but he gets a thing that'll throw bonus like temp HP on you guys at level 10.
Oh, so the
Oof.
thing
Oh,
that
that-
Circle of Dreams gets right off the bat with their healing pool?
No, not even with the healing pool, just like an ambient, like every time we finish a rest. 10th level you gain temporary hit points whenever you finish a short or long rest. Equals Warlock level plus Charisma modifier. So he'll get like, starting at 10th level, he'd get 15. Choose up to 5 creatures you can see at the end of the rest. They gain temp hit points equal to half your level plus Charisma modifier. You guys would get 10, starting at level 10. So 10 temporary HP every short or long rest. Pretty good.
Yep.
But not for another level, so it's gonna be a while.
Yep.
Let's see. I better pick those spells too, and that invocation pretty soon, because I don't know when the break's over.
I've actually been talking with Socks. We are going to call it today.
Okay.
Ooh, rough.
Oh man.
I want
Wow.
to, before anyone leaves or goes anywhere though, I want to know if people have any availability next weekend. I still want to keep the current bi-weekly schedule, of course, but any availability next weekend to do like a makeup session so that I can make up this game to you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I've got Saturdays for some inexplicable reason.
Looking. Oh, my calendar says I've got the Bahamut game, so I haven't updated that, so I guess I don't have any other plans.
Yeah, Saturday works.
Yep.
Would Saturday potentially work for you as well, Socks?
Sock said yes.
Okay. It'll be that Saturday specifically then. And then, so we'll have, in a weird set of circumstances, 3 Valehelm games in a row, potentially.
Hell yeah.
This one will be cut short today so that Socks can enjoy his drinking time. As the night goes on, he would be getting more drunk, and that would definitely not. He tries to RP with the best of them when he's over there, but we know how that goes. Plus, it's more so just his connection more than anything.
It's all right. We knew this was going to happen.
My connection is shit.
Yes, we know,
I
dear.
had to go up this weekend.
No, it's fine. I'm not blaming you for that. It's just we got what we got out of it, and there will be a lot more RP coming up with you specifically involved as well. So making sure you're there for it is, and with a good connection, is definitely important.
Yeah, it'd be pretty bad if I lose my sound again for like 20 minutes.
So now I'm curious if Ray is now Anna, but remembers Ray. If Alfyr will say Alfyr, but remember Myo when he's fit.
Keep in mind, it's a lot more complex than that because I went to Anna, remembered thing as Ray, or went to Anna, got my memories back, remembered thing as Ray, but then had to reset and now can only remember things that I need to fight as Ray, so I don't remember everything.
Oh, okay.
In
So-
a way, though, Anna and Ray are also the same person, whereas Alfyr and Mew, we don't know if they're the same person or if they're separate entities.
True. Well, as usual, that was fucking chaotic.
Yeah, that was so crazy.